아주 상쾌해요. 굿모닝. 좋은 시간 보내죠 오늘도. 이 볼을 뒤에볼까요? 진짜 맛있어. 진짜 맛있어. 진짜. 끝까지 올려 먹어야지. 먹는 게 유행이었어 유튜브에서.
그래서 그 초콜릿 자기가 찾은 거야?
응, 그래서 괜찮아. 와우. 먹어야 되지?
We're not particularly normally big sea people, hence the week in Scotland.
So everyone, when you have this size, so you can check like this the size. It's smaller than the running pin a little bit. You are going to roll the other side, okay? And now you can roll this way. Voilà. Des études de quoi? Elle a fait des études de quoi?
Biomedical engineering.
2 ans.
Oui.
Master 5 ans.
Oh.
Bachelor c'est américain, c'est 4 ans. Mais... I continue to roll like this. And here I'm going to press down, it's going to be in the bottom. I stop when this one is in the bottom. Here is in the bottom. I just tap and here you have your pain au chocolat. So I show you in the side, it's like this. Side, a small circle. Like that I have a nice shape, a nice corner. You try to check left and right is the same size and you continue. Okay, up like this. And here you press is going to be the bottom, up, and here you have your croissant. Parfait, magnifique. Yeah, they are close to each other, the chocolate.
The chocolate, yeah.
Yeah. You can roll a little bit
So I do it
longer.
again?
Yeah, you can.
roll.
Start to warm. For everyone. Alors, vous pouvez écrire comme ça on le reconnaît. Vous voulez une fois.
Ladies, you look good. You have delicate hands. So.
Travailler dans une planche.
You see the butter in this milk.
To keep the layer white, like that we can see them nicely. And same for the croissant, every step like this. You have a friend, they have a bakery next to our house. Et voilà. Voilà, so you can take one back.
Which one are you going to first?
먹어볼게요.
잘 만들었다.
날씨가 너무 좋고
Alors, bonjour. Alors, bonjour. 1200, 1300 km. Oui, merci, c'est gentil. C'est pour moi, pour monsieur le tenez. Ça va, ça va. Voilà, maintenant. Alors, il y avait un...
제 선물?
그럼.
자연스럽게.
저기 앞에 볼까?
별로 맛있다.
피나마. 이거 진짜 맛있다. 어떻게 양보해줘?
한참. 원래 맛있으면 맛있다 하는데 이게 뭐지 하는 표정이었어. 사과잼이 아니고 그치?
안에 퓨레 들어간 거 같지?
le pie with pork and pistachio.
Yes.
The second one is with foie gras with pork. This one chicken and pork terrine. This one pork rillette with red chili.
아,
Okay, this
thank
one
you very
for
much. 이거부터 먹어보자. 먹기 쉬워.
양 많은데?
진짜 맛있어. 쫀득쫀득해.
That you can eat with goat cheese. Very good for people who like it. I mean, they do a good mix, and you can ask them. They will tell you what. Sure. They have only 3 stores now in Paris, so not easy. Don't worry, I'll take them.
What's your taste?
야, 치즈 먹어볼래? 여기
이거
Je pense que là, même si on est juste sur la terrasse.
c'est bon.
Bonjour, les 3 croissants, les 3 pains au chocolat, monsieur. S'il vous plaît.
Je peux prendre 6 en espace et 40.
Bonjour madame, vous voulez autre chose ou pas avec la tradition?
Et une vinoise, bien sûr.
Pain au chocolat et du matin.
아, 이걸로 가져갈래.
어떤 거?
페이스 투 페이스가 아님.
다 다른 사람들처럼 앉아있지. 당근 다 먹어야지 막. 진짜 안 먹어. 원래 아무것도 편의가 없는데.
우와,
뭐야? 감자?
진짜 맛있어. 와.
버터랑 감자랑 잘
이게 맛있어.
호밀빵? 호밀빵?
이건 구운 바나나인가?
바나나 맛있다.
이 손으로 뜯을게. 뻘겋냐 나.